Today, I want to talk about a powerful concept introduced by Todd Herman, the idea of becoming your alter ego to unlock your full potential. We all have moments when we feel stuck, insecure, or not quite ourselves. Todd Herman teaches us that by consciously stepping into an alter ego, a distinct persona, we can overcome our fears, break limiting habits, and perform at our absolute best. An alter ego is not about pretending or being fake. It's about tapping into a version of yourself that embodies confidence, courage, and focus. Imagine a superhero putting on their mask. The mask isn't who they are, but it helps them become who they want to be in that moment. By creating and embodying your alter ego, you gain access to qualities that might feel out of reach in everyday life. This alter ego acts as a mental trigger, a switch you flip to change your mindset and behaviors instantly. Todd Herman's approach shows that this technique isn't just for athletes or performers, it's for anyone wanting to overcome self doubt, tackle big challenges, or show up stronger in any area of life. So, as you leave here today, I encourage you to think about the qualities you want to amplify. Who do you want to become when you face your biggest challenges? Create that alter ego, step into their shoes, and watch your life transform. An alter ego is essentially a carefully crafted version of yourself that you intentionally create to help you access different qualities or strengths that may not always feel available in your everyday mindset. It's like having a mental tool or a persona that you can step into when you need to perform at your best, face challenges, or overcome obstacles. This concept goes beyond simple role playing or pretending. Instead, it's about deliberately shaping an identity that reflects the values, traits, and behaviors you want to embody in specific situations. For example, if you naturally feel shy or anxious before public speaking, your alter ego might be a confident, bold speaker who commands the room. This alter ego isn't a fabrication or a lie, it's an amplified part of you that already exists but is sometimes buried under self, doubt, or fear. Todd Herman describes the alter ego as a kind of psychological switch. When you adopt this persona, it activates certain neural pathways in your brain associated with the best version of themselves, ready to face challenges head on. Similarly, your alter ego is not about losing who you are, it's about unlocking the potential within you that you may not normally access. This concept has roots in psychology and performance science. Studies have shown that adopting different identities or self states can influence behavior, increase confidence, and improve outcomes in high pressure situations. By intentionally creating and stepping into your alter ego, you're leveraging this psychological power to boost your performance, resilience, and creativity. Ultimately, the alter ego is a mental construct, a persona that holds the key to qualities like bravery, determination, and clarity. It allows you to step outside your usual limitations and step into a mindset where success feels natural and attainable. The primary purpose of an alter ego is to help you overcome internal barriers such as self doubt, fear, and limiting beliefs that hold you back from performing at your highest level. Many of us experience moments when our own minds become the biggest obstacle, those times when anxiety creeps in, negative thoughts take over, or uncertainty clouds our judgment. An alter ego serves as a powerful psychological tool to break through these barriers by providing a new lens through which to see ourselves and our capabilities. When you step into your alter ego, you are essentially stepping out of your normal self-image, which may be constrained by past experiences, insecurities, or societal expectations. This shift in identity allows you to leave behind those self-imposed limitations and adopt a mindset that's more aligned with the version of yourself that is fearless, confident, and ready to take on challenges. This mental shift is crucial because it disrupts habitual patterns of thinking and behaving that often lead to self-sabotage or underperformance. For example, if you normally feel nervous before a job interview or an important presentation, activating your alter ego helps you bypass the fear by adopting traits such as calmness, assertiveness, and clarity. This is not just wishful thinking. It's a practical way to reprogram your mind and body for success. When you embody this new persona, your physiology changes too. You stand taller, speak more clearly, and project more confidence, which in turn positively influences how others perceive and respond to you. Moreover, the purpose of an alter ego extends beyond just boosting confidence. It also helps in managing stress, staying focused under pressure, and maintaining consistency in performance. By having a clear, distinct identity to step into, you reduce the mental fatigue that comes from trying to force yourself to act differently. Instead, you simply switch into a mode that feels natural and empowering, making it easier to sustain high levels of energy and motivation. Another important function of the alter ego is to provide a sense of emotional safety. Sometimes our true selves might feel vulnerable or exposed in certain situations, such as during competition, public speaking, or conflict resolution. The alter ego acts like a protective barrier, allowing you to engage fully without fear of judgment or failure. It's like wearing armor that shields you from doubt and hesitation, enabling you to perform without being paralyzed by worry. In summary, the purpose of an alter ego is multifaceted. It helps you overcome fear and self doubt, break free from limiting beliefs, manage stress and pressure, and create a psychological space where your best self can emerge and thrive. This is why Todd Herman emphasizes that everyone, regardless of their profession or background, can benefit from developing an alter ego to unlock their full potential. One of the most common misconceptions about adopting an alter ego is that it involves pretending to be someone you're not or wearing a mask to hide your true self. However, Todd Herman makes it clear that using an alter ego is not about deceit or inauthenticity. Rather, it's a strategic way to access parts of yourself that already exist but might be underdeveloped, hidden, or suppressed due to fear, habit, or external pressures. Pretending implies acting out a role that is disconnected from your real identity, often leading to feelings of discomfort or dissonance because you're consciously putting on a facade. In contrast, an alter ego is rooted in your authentic self. It's an extension or amplification of qualities and strengths that are genuinely within you. The alter ego serves as a bridge to these qualities when you need them most, especially in situations where your normal mindset falls short. Think of it like this: everyone has different facets of personality. There's the casual, relaxed version of yourself with friends, the professional version at work, and maybe even a more serious or playful version depending on context. An alter ego is simply a consciously created persona that embodies specific traits you want to harness, such as confidence, courage, or resilience. It's about stepping into a version of yourself that already exists, but you may not regularly access. Todd Herman uses the metaphor of superheroes to illustrate this concept. Superheroes don't become someone else when they put on their costume. They reveal the extraordinary version of themselves that's ready to face challenges. Their mask isn't a lie, it's a symbol that triggers the mindset and behavior needed for peak performance. Similarly, your alter ego acts as a mental cue that signals your brain to adopt a new state, one that's optimized for success. This distinction between pretending and embodying is important because the effectiveness of the alter ego depends on authenticity. When you believe in and connect with your alter ego, it feels natural and empowering rather than forced or artificial. The more genuine your alter ego feels, the easier it is to access it quickly and consistently, making it a reliable tool in your mental performance toolkit. Additionally, adopting an alter ego allows you to bypass the internal critic that often undermines your confidence. That voice inside your head that says, "I can't do this," or "I'm not good enough," loses its power when you step into your alter ego's shoes. Your alter ego operates on a different internal script, one that promotes positivity, strength, and determination. This shift is not about denying your fears or weaknesses. It's about temporarily setting them aside so they don't hold you back. In essence, the alter ego technique is a form of self-empowerment that respects and honors who you are at your core. It's a way to unlock your latent potential by consciously embracing the parts of yourself that you might hesitate to show in everyday life, far from pretending. It's a profound act of self-discovery and growth. Understanding how to create and effectively use your alter ego is essential to unlocking its full power. Todd Herman provides a clear framework for this process, emphasizing that an alter ego is more than just a mental image. It's a deliberate and practical tool designed to help you shift your mindset and behavior in meaningful ways. The first step in using your alter ego is to identify the qualities you want to embody. This requires honest self-reflection about the traits or abilities that would help you excel in the areas of life where you struggle. For example, you might want to be more confident, resilient, decisive, or calm under pressure. These qualities form the foundation of your alter ego's personality and guide how you shape its identity. Next, you create a distinct persona or identity that embodies these traits. This persona should feel vivid and tangible. Give it a name, imagine its appearance, mannerisms, voice, or even a backstory. The more specific and detailed this alter ego is, the easier it will be to connect with and activate when needed. Some people choose to anchor their alter ego to a character from fiction or history who exemplifies the qualities they desire. Others invent a completely original identity that aligns closely with their goals. An important part of this process is creating mental or physical triggers that help you flip the switch and step into your alter ego quickly. These triggers can be anything from wearing a particular piece of clothing, like a jacket, glasses, or even a pair of shoes, to using a certain gesture, phrase, or visualization technique. For instance, Todd Herman himself talks about using a specific ritual or item to instantly access the mindset of his alter ego. These cues serve as powerful reminders that it's time to leave behind your usual doubts and step into a more empowered state. Once your alter ego is defined and your triggers are in place, the next step is consistent practice. Like any skill, stepping into your alter ego becomes more natural the more you do it. You can start by using your alter ego in low-stakes situations to build familiarity and confidence before deploying it in high-pressure moments. Over time, your brain begins to associate the trigger with the qualities of your alter ego, making the shift faster and more automatic. Another key to using your alter ego effectively is to view it as a temporary state rather than a permanent identity. You don't have to be on all the time. Instead, think of your alter ego as a tool you pull out when the situation calls for it. This helps reduce any feelings of pressure or inauthenticity and keeps the experience empowering rather than exhausting. Finally, reflect on the impact your alter ego has after each use. Notice how it changes your thoughts, feelings, and actions. This self-awareness allows you to refine and strengthen your alter ego, making it an even more effective resource over time. By following these steps, identifying desired traits, creating a vivid persona, establishing triggers, practicing consistently, and reflecting on your experiences, you harness the full potential of your alter ego to enhance your performance, resilience, and confidence whenever you need it most. One of the most powerful aspects of Todd Herman's alter ego concept is its universal applicability. This technique isn't reserved for elite athletes, performers, or celebrities. It's a versatile tool that anyone can use, regardless of their profession, background, or personal goals. Whether you're an entrepreneur preparing for a high-stakes presentation, a student facing exam anxiety, a parent managing the demands of family life, or someone looking to build greater confidence in social situations, the alter ego strategy can be tailored to fit your unique needs. The reason the alter ego is so broadly useful lies in its fundamental principle. We all have different selves within us, and we all face moments when our natural state feels insufficient. By creating and embodying an alter ego, You tap into a resource that transcends your usual limitations, allowing you to perform at a higher level. This means the approach isn't just about short bursts of performance, but can be integrated into many areas of life to support ongoing growth and resilience. For entrepreneurs, the alter ego can help overcome the self doubt that often accompanies risk taking and leadership. When faced with tough decisions or public pitches, stepping into an alter ego that is bold, decisive, and persuasive can make all the difference. For creatives, writers, artists, musicians who struggle with perfectionism or creative blocks, an alter ego can unlock a freer, more expressive side that silences the inner critic and fuels innovation. Athletes and performers might be the most visible examples, but even they use alter egos not just to win games or shows, but to maintain focus, manage pressure, and recover from setbacks. The alter ego acts as a psychological anchor that stabilizes their mental state in chaotic, high pressure environments. In everyday life, people often use alter egos without even realizing it. For example, someone might put on their work persona to appear more professional or confident in meetings, or a parent might adopt a more patient and calm identity when managing stressful family situations. Todd Herman's framework simply makes this process intentional and more effective. The adaptability of the alter ego technique also means it can evolve with you. As your goals and challenges change, so too can your alter ego. You can create multiple alter egos for different contexts, for instance, one for high pressure work situations, another for social confidence, and yet another go more than just a performance hack. It becomes a pathway to a more intentional and fulfilling life. Because of its broad applicability and profound impact, the alter ego strategy is accessible and beneficial to anyone willing to engage with it. It's a simple yet transformative way to unlock hidden potential, increase confidence, and face life's challenges with a new sense of power and possibility. In conclusion, becoming your alter ego is not about escaping who you are. It's about embracing the best version of yourself that's waiting to be unleashed. By consciously stepping into this powerful persona, you can overcome doubts, fears, and limitations that hold you back. Whether you're facing a big challenge, pursuing a dream, or simply trying to show up stronger in everyday life, your alter ego is a tool that can help you unlock new levels of confidence and performance. So, I encourage you to reflect on the qualities you want to embody, create your own alter ego, and use it as a catalyst for transformation. When you do, you'll discover just how much more capable, courageous, and unstoppable you truly are.